lamenting for the human race, a cataclysmic crisis from the past. A small blue world, thunder-torn, an apocalyptic nightmare born, and mankind better learn to cope with it fast. Watch the glittering protectors rise! Inhuman foes meet your demise! And boom, boom, boom! Your end is nigh!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I'm Dave, and we are playing Savage World Rifts, the Tomorrow Legion. Let's go around the table and introduce everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen of the internet.
And you should mute your Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
Mute your Twitch stream.
That's you. That's your computer.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm not.
Mute that
Never
shit,
mind.
Timmy.
That's
It wasn't
my
you.
fault. I'm sorry.
We were blaming you.
I had headphones, so I couldn't tell.
Sir, you're going to have to turn your radio down if you want to talk to the host.
It's totally fine.
Put some more mozzarella on that motherfucker.
We were blaming the remote guy, but it was in the studio. We all had headphones on and couldn't tell. That's awesome. So, yes, I'm Dave.
I am Stu. I play Lambert Delanoy, the Quebecois glitter boy. It's very nice to meet you. Hello.
Hello.
And I'm Sam. I play Tiffany, who's a dragon.
Behold.
And this is Bill, and I play Vaughn, who is a 12-year-old refugee
Aww.
who's lost his... Well, he doesn't really know what he's lost. Last thing he saw, everything was on fire.
Oh, so sad.
And I am Kimmy. I am playing Arabella Kinsley, who really, my name gets changed all the time because the dragon can't remember my name.
I'm so excited to hear what they are this time.
And I am a cyber knight.
And, things that I messed up from last time. There was only one really big thing. In my effort to swing from screwing up when you can draw a weapon and take actions from the last time I screwed it up, I went too far the other direction and did not allow Bill to move and pull out a weapon. It's all straight in my head now. I promise I'm not going to mess that up again.
Just patting him on the head.
But yes, so in Savage Worlds, you can make your move, draw a weapon, and fire, but the firing would be at a -2 because you've already taken an action. Unless you have the quick draw that Bill's old character had, which is where I messed it up the last time, you can't draw and shoot the same round without it counting as a double action penalty.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But yeah, and thanks Erica, as always, on the YouTube stream,
Yes.
on the YouTube comments. They're amazing, because it's freaking time-stamped where I messed it up and everything, so I can go and find it and go, oh yeah, I see, I'm not, yeah, alright.
Nice.
But it's rad, so I really appreciate that out there. And then I guess
She should join our forum.
She should.
At happychecks.org/forum.
Yeah. Do it, Erica.
By your command. But then I think let's do our recap.
Let's see what happened last time. Dear Diary, Road Trip Edition. Smiley face. We've been driving and camping for a couple weeks now, and it's been super fun. Campfires, barbecues, radioactive snacks, yum, spicy, and traveling farther than I've ever been before. Road trips are pretty cool, and don't involve any sort of traveling pants, as I was led to believe by that old 17 magazine that Mother taught me to read on. We came upon a gas station, and a flash of light flew down the ley line, and an arc of lightning came out, hit the road, and a figure that looked an awful lot like Vaughn, the mayor's kid, was standing there. Arabella stopped the truck and ran over to check on him. I got your name right once.
my gosh!
Well, she has to get it right once just to make it funny.
Yeah,
And it's not right.
Okay, cut. Let's start over.
It It won't happen again. Just trust me. He was pretty freaked out. Some armor dudes showed up and destroyed the town. Also, he can speak dragon. Where'd he learn that? Maybe Mother's tiny head people really did colonize this kid. If so, I guess that makes him my aunt or something. Tarantella tries to call Castle Refuge to see what happened to Garnet Town. We got Vaughn some food and he agreed to stay with us. He settled into the cab and Lambert subjected us all to the best of the offspring for the bajillionth time. Ugh, not again. We drove for a while, and as we crested a hill, there were some vehicles overturned and smoke rising. I flew ahead to see what was going on. There were some dead guys, stuff on fire, and it looks like they were attacked. No movement. I radioed back and flew down to land on one of the not flaming trucks. The people look like they were shot with energy weapons. Something in the truck is making a weird whining noise.
Uh-oh.
I clawed it open and it exploded. What the hell? Put a warning on your truck if it's explodey, dude.
Right.
Ow. I told Escobar about the bomb and she said they probably did it on purpose.
I love that you're straying even farther. That's
Humans can be such buttheads. Lambert showed up, said it was a trap, and promptly ripped open the other truck, which, unsurprisingly, was a trap. He's fine, though. This is my favorite. Helvetica and Vaughn walked over.
She is a font of knowledge.
Oh, excuse me. They walked over while Lambert was rifling around in the truck. I told them it was a trap, and Vaughn immediately ran off to investigate. Fontina got shot in the shoulder. Lambert says it must be brigands, whatever those are. I was about to fly back and check on the truck when some bastard shot me in the horn.
What?
I'll deal with them in a minute. First the truck, then eat my enemies. Bananarama got shot again. And Vaughn spotted our mysterious brick end and dropped to the ground. I flew to check on the truck. No bookends. Truck is fine. Lambert gave Vaughn some shooting advice. She also doesn't know what a brigand is and can't remember how to say it. I flew back to the trap. Vaughn was taking careful aim, shot, and hit the brick end. Good shot, Aunt Vaughn. Lambert congratulated him and then aimed Le Boom and shot the general region. Mm-hmm. I flew over to investigate and it was mostly shrapnel. Ha! That's what you get for shooting people in the horn, jerk. Some sort of dog person attacked Lambert and Tarantella. She chopped it with steel magnolia. I noticed the shrapnel was wearing coalition armor. I don't like those guys. I flew back over to help with the dog people. Vaughn shot at Abbot Costella's dog, but didn't really hurt him. She slashed at him again. Steel magnolia to the face. Lambert tried to reason with the dog person climbing his armor. Barbarella's guy turned tail and ran away. What a coward. Lambert fired his gun. He must have been unanchored because he flew back into one of the trucks. I spat fire at the running dog man, and he was super flammable. Vaughn took aim at the last dog. Lambert stood up. I hovered. Vaughn took his shot, and it was a good hit, right through the ear. I took the armor off the dog brigand and used some of his red paint to paint a circle and a line through the coalition symbol and gave it to Vaughn. He saw the symbol and said those were the people that attacked the town. Coalition jerks.
cool. So we'll pick up right where you left off. You are standing in the road, just slightly away from the somewhat ruined pile of trucks and supplies. There are two dead coalition dog boys nearby-ish, and then one rather chunked up dead boy soldier at a distance.
Okay.
And then your group flatbed is up the road a ways.
Right.
But it doesn't appear that there's any further attack or anything going on.
Okay.
Can I ask a mechanical question?
Sure.
Because I read through it and then I forgot to actually. Because you said we could up our.
Yeah, I gave you experience, right?
Right.
Everybody got
Oh, yes.
that number?
I don't remember what it was.
Hold on.
I'm trying to
I have
find the
it.
chapter real quick.
That was 15.
I didn't write it down.
15 altogether?
Okay.
And I got like 3.
I believe that's correct.
Okay.
So what was your mechanical?
So I can increase a skill that is equal to or greater than its linked attribute. I can also increase an attribute by 1 die, but that can only happen once
per rank.
Okay.
Which
I
is
would like
5.
to. Okay. I'm going to raise my agility to a D10.
Okay. So then you can write that on your little first advance, right there on that main page. Right
Here.
there.
Okay.
See at 5.
So
That's what you pick, is you upped agility.
Plus
and
1.
then you know you can't do that until you get to
right.
20.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm going to increase my shooting to a D10.
Okay.
So that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other thing I wanted to increase? Was it my notice? Notice. What is notice? Notice is based on smarts.
Yes.
Oh, I already spent a premium on it anyway. I'm not very smart. Okay. I'll hold on to it until I figure out what to do.
All right. No problem. Yeah, it is. I do highly recommend upping an attribute every rank at
Right.
least.
Yeah.
So, at some time before you get 5 more experience, you should pick an attribute and up it. And for those of you with a D12 or a D12 plus a number already as an attribute, it just goes up 1 more number. The plus.
Oh, okay.
So, like a D12 plus 3 becomes a D12 plus 4,
Yeah.
which is outrageous because since 4 is kind of your target number for most things in this game, if you have a D12 plus 4, the chances of you not making it really
Unless you roll
low.
2 ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I can do the same. I can increase
Yeah.
2 of them?
You can increase one of your attributes 1 time
Okay.
before you get to the 20 experience line.
Right. Okay.
And then with the other 2, you know, the 10 and the 15 line, you
Right.
can pick 2 other things to increase.
Okay.
Or you could pick a new edge kind of a deal. So take your time. I mean, if you don't have it all programmed in right now, it's not.
Yeah.
Sense. Or if you pick something now and you decide after you glance at it later that you want to change it, it's really cool and not a big deal. It was really loud.
Oh,
Oh, and
You're on the
for
wrong mic.
uh-oh.
It happens.
it does.
They must both be hot.
I guess so.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that one got quiet.
Okay, now we're good.
Magic. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
hey, look.
Now you're much louder. All right. Talk again.
I'm talking into the correct mic.
All right, we're good.
Wait.
All right. So, there you all are.
What were we doing? I forget why we were on this road trip. Oh,
Bill's
right, there was a
character.
dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're heading distant lands up towards central Ohio.
Yes.
Yes.
Sort
to
of
try
that-
and
Somewhere in that bomb-shaped thing.
yes, north of the main Federation of
Yeah.
Magic area.
Okay.
What's Bill's name, character's name again?
Vaughn.
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 Bon.
Okay.
Hey, Arabella, should I get the truck?
Vaughn, I think it. Oh, no, wrong character. Sorry. Vaughn, I think it's best if we take.
I know.
Doing a lot of gaming
I
lately.
know it's hard to shift.
Yeah,
I think it's
personality
best.
disorder.
Kimmy's favorite new movie is Split.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's best if we have someone who can reach the pedals do the driving. But you can come with me, and I will get the truck with you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I could totally drive it.
I absolutely believe that you could.
The humoring voice.
Sure you can. All right, so I'm going to start walking with Vaughn back to the truck.
You guys can hike back up there. It takes
I'm gonna,
you
as we go, I'm gonna
2
like
minutes.
point out things like, all right, when you're looking in a combat situation, you see how there's a ridge up there. See, that is the high ground. That gives the person an advantage.
I
So
have the high ground.
I have the high ground, Anakin. All right, so like just a little conversation as we go.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna clear the roadway of vehicles and dead people,
Okay.
so they don't have to drive.
Is there in
around
fact
it.
a ridge where I can get up on, kind of get a bird's eye view of the area?
Yeah, this was kind of a depression. So
Okay.
kind of where your truck is the high ground.
Okay, all right.
That would give you the good view over the area. But down the eastern side, away from the road now, 400, 500 yards, is the ley line
Okay.
that's running along. And then the other direction is just sort of trees and brush. It doesn't look like anything major's over that way.
Okay. All right. I'll just kind of wait for them just a little beyond where all the explosions took place.
Okay. You can easily shove the trucks and stuff off to the side. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
Okay.
When it's not a stressful situation, you can just take your time and move them over. So, your intention then is to continue on your merry way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think so.
So, here's something cool that's actually in the
Ooh.
Game Master's Handbook for Savage Worlds Rifts. There's a whole, mission generation section
Ooh.
that, involves random dice and drawing cards and stuff for different things. So, in our group Slack channel earlier, I asked for somebody to roll a die, forgetting that everybody was busy when I did it, but then actually Bill happened to be home just for a minute, so he rolled a die and got a 1, which is sort of, you're on a travel thing anyway.
Got it.
So what we're going to do, I think I gave you the cards first last time, Kimmy, right?
Yes.
You go that way. Give them a shuffle. And then you can slowly start turning them over face up.
Face up. All right.
One at a time, and then we'll pause for a second after each one. And it kind of has this cool travel mechanic for
Okay.
after a certain number of days, you can flip a card, and then if something happens,
Oh, cool.
wandering damage.
The 7 of diamonds.
Nothing much happens. You guys continue on your way. You do actually see kind of off in the distance the ley line curves, and there's a little nexus point with another small line. Not a big deal. Nothing's happening there or anything.
Is this a wandering damage table?
It is a little bit like
Okay.
that, but it's not just damage. It's
Okay.
all kinds of cool stuff in
Okay.
there. Go.
That was one day?
Yeah,
So
that
each
was
card's a day? Okay.
your next day. By the time you get to 5 cards, you will get to your destination area.
Ah.
The 8 of spades.
Oh!
8 of spades!
Bum, 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 bum.
Wait, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Okay,
Oh.
go.
All right.
All right.
So when you get a spade, something else happens.
Ooh.
Let me make sure it's a spade.
Well, something good, right?
No, it's not spades. Never mind. Keep
Oh.
going. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Day 3. 6 of spades!
Again, nothing else. Did you share what you had there?
Hey, look
Bill?
over here. He's here for you.
Yeah. Yeah, but I need to see what he's doing sometimes too. So I actually have to look at the picture of him. Right. So everyone, if I'm looking way right left, I'm looking at
A monitor that
a
actually has...
monitor that has Bill's picture because we don't live in a holographic future yet,
Unfortunately.
which would be
I
awesome.
do. I'm at a Best Western. What are you kidding me?
Right? If we actually had a holographic technology, gaming would be so much easier.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, the minis.
Oh yeah, just everything
Day
about
4.
it. Day 4.
9 of spades!
Oh,
Yeah, wow.
I shuffled them. You watched me
I
ruffle
did.
them.
Yeah. You're working on a flush.
Oh, I am.
With a 7 card, you might make it.
I might make it with a 5. You never know. I've got 2 cards will fill this.
The check. Oh,
Oh,
And a 4 of spades is not it.
So close.
No, I needed a 5 or 10.
Yeah, that's a shame. But nothing horrible happened.
Well, that's good too.
Amazing.
You guys drove along. Nothing major in
That's
your
the
way.
best table ever. Until next time when it kills us.
Well, there's like further use of the tables. That was just the going on a journey part of this whole
okay.
section.
Interesting.
But there's all kinds of cool stuff. Like, if as a GM you're having a hard time coming up with something for your group to do, there's like a generate a random mission that you're sent out from the castle to do.
Neat.
There's and then there's like sub tables for each of the things you could get on that.
Right.
That then have a whole bunch of little just cool plot hooks and stuff that are all in there, and I really liked it.
Oh, you got to try the monkey poop. Is it down there? Is there a little package of monkey poop down there?
I think we took it in the house.
No, there's two packages. Is it not there?
No, I think
Is
we
it
took the second pack.
down there.
I don't
Whatever
see
that
any.
is.
I think that was the
I'll
pack
run in and
okay.
get it.
Hey Dave, I sent you a PM on Slack,
Yum.
and then I'm gonna mute so you don't hear my phone buzzing. No matter
Yeah,
what.
the Swiss
Ah.
chocolate is the best.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, this is
Except
the
it's
best.
Swedish.
This is the stuff
Yeah.
like their wife sent specifically.
Oh, that one?
Uh-huh.
That one's delicious.
Sorry.
Slack message. I'm gonna try
Check.
this other weird.
I keep wanting to gesture to you because it's like you're in the room, but you can't see.
Ooh, weird.
Especially if I like look at you and emote. But
Yeah. He can't see you, and
yeah, that's just not
and
how
it
that
just
works.
looks weird on the camera. This is Bill's chair. Gesture
know,
towards
I
Bill's
know.
chair.
I will work on it. I will.
Okay,
What is it?
Eat things you like first, and then go for one of those.
well, I'll tell her what it is. Or should I? Should I not tell her?
Is this the salty licorice
Yes,
thing? Yes,
it's
I
so-
have had this.
Okay, right. Kimmy thought it was going to be candy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And
that
it was
sucks.
No.
I have had this before.
Okay.
So I know what it
looked
is.
at them. I'm like, oh, it's something tropical. They look like fruit snacks. It must be like dried dates with powdered sugar or something.
No.
No, it is the opposite of that. It is the
No.
farthest from that it can possibly be.
It dries your mouth out like the Sahara.
It's like, oh!
I love it.
I think if I had been prepared for it, I probably wouldn't hate it as much. But now I feel like it betrayed me.
It's a thing.
It's
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah,
I just hate
We
it.
were tricked.
yeah. I totally get it.
My
like,
kids.
like putting glass in a pirate's meals.
What?
There's like 4 people in the world that'll remember that.
Oh, I remember.
I know. I
No, you don't.
I remember.
yeah, no, he really does. It was in a game I played with him. And
Ah,
Tyler's pirate.
Oh, you
Pathfinder
also
game.
put
Yeah,
poo in
never
someone's
piss off the
rum.
cook.
I did. Yeah.
That's a
Never
terrible
make
waste of
the
rum.
cook's mate angry. And I had my little list of people that had made me angry and people that had done nice things for me.
I remember that game. Wait, I was in that game.
Yeah. That's why I made the joke, because several people in the room would probably get the joke.
Except me. I didn't.
And she was just like,
nope.
stop being dumb.
Wait, how was I again? Do it
You're
again.
totally
Yes, exactly.
like a bewildered / annoyed expression. Yes.
I increased 2 skills because I increased my agility, and I increased 2 agility skills because they at that point were both lower.
And they can go, yeah.
So then I can buy 1 new skill at D4 because you can increase.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I bought pilot at D4
Okay.
for my suit because I would like to be able to try something other than walk
It's gonna end
carefully.
badly.
Sure. Rough terrain is no longer your instant death.
Right.
I don't know. There's some small rocks over there. I'm going to stick to the
Your
road.
giant mech is like a woman in high heels. Oh God. I'm sorry, it's tile. There's gaps between it. I'm not walking there.
It's like the Ed 209 trying to navigate
Yeah.
stairs.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite cinematic robots of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Deep carpet not happening.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, what is this magic?
That is awesome.
Yeah,
More chocolate.
Yeah, the mice got the other one. It was the same kind of candy.
I bet they did.
All right. So, you guys...
I'm just gonna chew on this styrofoam cup because that's why I have
Unrelated, Stu's kids haven't
That's
slept
wonderful.
in 2 days.
from Sweden.
Sugar rush.
No, it's mostly me.
Oh.
The mice named me.
Like, I'm going to eat the ballerina bottoms. They're gone.
Yeah, I
Don't even
noticed.
look
that.
I know, but it sounds horrible every time you say it. All right.
If you don't get our jokes, you should go back and listen to season 19, episode 6 of the Dex RPG podcast. Plug.
Not
Right.
very gaming related, but
Super
enjoyed
food
ourselves.
related, yeah.
Sure. So you guys pull, like you as you progress farther north, things have gotten more wooded. Over the years, a lot of that area that was cleared for farmland and stuff, the small groups of trees have expanded out. You kind of get into an area that there's enough of a human presence there at one time that there's a lot of ruins.
Okay.
There's some industrial-looking buildings and stuff that are now overgrown, and all the glass is broken out. And people have spray painted all over it and that kind of stuff. You're well outside the main sphere of coalition influence now, because they kind of stick to the Mississippi. You're pretty far over. But you're much closer to the Federation of Magic and then all kinds of other stuff off to that coast. Anything along the east seaboard is really where you have to start worrying about the Atlanteans and the aliens that rule Atlantis, that they like to come over here and take slaves and that kind of stuff. So you're not quite that close to that yet, but
Okay.
you're in the neighborhood where a long-range group could come this far. But you kind of get to an area that I forgot to do something during the travel. So you get to an area that's wooded. No, you're fine. You don't need the cards back. No, you don't even have to go back. It's just going to happen now instead.
Okay.
You didn't even know anything different. So you've been following that ley line along pretty consistently. You had to change to a different one that you kept following in the right direction. Because it's not like you have GPS or even accurate maps at this point. But you have a general heading to where you go. And you have some landmarks that they gave you along the way to kind of keep you going. But when you get to this little area where there's sort of an industrial park off to one side, and then in the distance you can see some like cook fire smoke, like little town kind of a deal. Along the ley line, now you're pretty close, within about 100 yards of it, you see way behind you, you hear this like high-pitched whine.
Uh-oh.
Like just a wee kind of a
Like
noise.
what we heard before?
Like the bomb?
No. No, well, I mean, it's similar to the bomb, but no. I mean,
Okay.
they don't have, like, flying ley line bombs. That would
Okay.
be awesome,
Okay.
but no.
Not yet.
And you look back, and especially with your suit, you can see a little farther. You see there's a guy, and he's standing on a thing that looks like a sideways surfboard, or like a boomerang. And he's flying along. He's got big steampunky goggles on, and a helmet. And he's
Approved.
just flying along the top of the ley line super fast. He's got like a big satchel.
Kind of like a hang glider or something like that, or
Like the
Kind of,
Silver
but it's
Surfer?
more like he's
But
standing
he's
on
on
it.
it? Oh, he's
Kind of
standing.
more like the Green Goblin from
Right,
the Spider-Man
yeah.
movies,
Okay.
that kind of a look deal. And he's flying along, and as he kind of comes over the ridge, you see him kind of pick up his head from his duck down position, and he sees you guys, and he swoops down off the line and kind of comes in a pretty good distance from you guys, but you'd be aware that techno-wizards are a class of people, and they make all kinds of weird gadgets that are powered by the magic energies of the world now.
what's he wearing?
He's wearing like a leather duster, sort of a coat.
Is it black with skulls on it?
No.
Okay.
It looks very steampunky, cobbled together from stuff.
Okay.
He's got some like glowing things on his suit that probably do other things, and when he gets down, he has those fold up, like welder's goggle kind of a deal. And when he folds them up, he's actually a lot younger than you thought at first. When he stands up, he's just sort of a thin, geeky looking dude. And he kind of waves at you, and he pulls out like a little insignia, sort of a badge thing that's the Tomorrow Legion kind of a deal. And he comes jogging up. He had to leave his little thing where it landed, but he comes running up to you guys. He says, "Oh, glad I caught you. We got your message, but you're so far outside of our communications network now that there's no way we could send anything back.
Oh.
But they sent me out to get here because I could get here faster than just about anybody else. We got some word back from the scouts we sent to Garnet Town to see what had happened. Pretty much the whole town is razed. It's just been destroyed at this point.
Why
Did
don't-
any is anybody alive?
This is young Vaughn from Garnet Town.
Did you go to Garnet Town in the meantime?
No, he managed to escape.
Oh,
My mom's the mayor. Is she
Ah.
okay?
well, there were a few survivors that they're taking back to Castle Refuge now. I don't know who they were, but it was some people that managed to escape into the fields and across to the woods before the coalition forces really attacked. It was a pretty significant force of the coalition uses these robots they call skelelots, and two separate Spider Skull Walker teams, which are their big like super spider death mechs that have a big skull head thing. They came in and pretty much leveled the town. There's not a whole lot left. The last report we got out from our initial sort of diplomatic contact team was that they were under heavy fire and they weren't going to be able to hold the town. We had a line walker with them that probably could have escaped. They were close enough to a line, but he didn't. I don't have any reason why he wouldn't have been able to escape. But we don't have any further word yet. If we hear anything back about the mayor, the mayor.
Well,
Her name's Lethari, and she's an elf. And
Okay. I
that
will
helps.
send word back to pass any information along that you're out here if I hear anything, for sure. They did give me this satchel. They're sort of experimental. We're using them as like a report drone. They'll follow a ley line back to Castle Refuge.
oh,
So if you have to send any kind of word back from this far away, you're just going to have to get within about 100 yards and throw it in the right direction, and it'll go.
right.
So I've got 5 of them. If you need to send word back our direction from here, that's what you're going to have to do.
well, thank you. That'd be very helpful.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We should each hold on to one of them.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea.
Sorry, it's kind of about the size of a football. Metal, and it's got some weird interlocking ring things. You don't exactly know how it works, but it doesn't seem like it has power. When you kind of hold it up in the direction of the line, you can see it start to glow faintly.
Oh,
You think probably if you got over closer to like where he landed his little flying wing, you might be able to see it work better. But yeah, he he gives you the good luck and says,
Hey.
if there's, huh?
Hey, Mister, can you, if you see my mom, can you tell her I'm okay? Because I don't know if she knows where I am.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll be back to Castle Refuge in a few days, and if I hear anything, I'll keep it in the next pile of reports to come out this direction for sure. He's like, I'm really sorry, man. It's rough.
it's all right, Vaughn. No matter what, you have a place here with us.
I put my hand in Arabella's hand.
Yeah. Pat his hand. It's all right.
He breaks out a jug of water and starts jogging back to his flying wing, unless there's anything else you want to send back with him. And he gets on top of it, and it sort of wobbles to life and looks really rickety and scary to start with, but manages to kind of get up near the line, and when he gets on top of the line, it stabilizes out great.
Oh.
He rockets off pretty
Awesome.
damn fast. Not quite as fast as the lightning storm that brought Vaughn, but pretty quick. Now, the town in front of you, it's actually looks a little more industrial than Garnet Town did. Like they have some kind of manufacturing capacity. They, what piece is that?
Yeah.
They seem to have almost maybe like a smelter here. There seems to be some big plume of smoke that's much bigger than what would come from average people cooking or anything like that. And it smells a little weird, even to you from here. You get this weird metallic-y tang in the air.
That doesn't smell like food.
But yeah, that's kind of in the distance, and it's built sort of around a central square that you can see from here, because you're up a little ways. And it looks like there's row houses that have sort of radiated out from that central area. Kind of a deal. And it matches the description of the town that you were given to come this direction.
Estimate how many people live here? Hundreds, thousands?
Probably 1,000 or so, you know.
So bigger than Garnet Town.
Oh yeah, much, much bigger.
All right. What sort of lead do we have on the dragon thing? Do we have any information?
It's a dragon.
Just somewhere around here.
There can't be that many of them. I bet if we poke around a bit, we'd find them.
You do remember that the dragon has been threatening, like has been attacking towns
Okay.
Right.
in this area.
All right.
And this was sort of the biggest town that hadn't been attacked yet. That they called for help. Because
Okay.
they'd heard about, from refugees, etc., that the Castle Refuge was out there. And they were like, other towns nearby had communicated with them that, you know, people showed up from the Federation of Magic, and if you didn't join up, then suddenly there was a giant dragon attacking your town, which they have no defense for.
Right.
Maybe I shouldn't be walking around like this. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn into a human as subtly as I can as a like 25-foot dragon.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's a quick process, so it's not like you have to find a phone booth that's
Yeah.
25 feet long.
I feel like, you know, Tiffany probably doesn't want people watching her change though.
Totally fine.
It's a, it's a private moment.
Yeah. She's a little
But you
self-conscious
can walk
about
off
it.
into the trees.
Yeah.
It's about the best cover there is.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna come back. Totally not a dragon. Definitely a human. Acted nonchalant.
But, and you don't think you've been spotted yet or anything. There's no activity from the town that would indicate. that
So we
someone
just
knows
head
you're
down
out
there?
here.
Okay. Guess we should find out who called for help.
Yeah, that would be a very smart start. Very good, Tiffany. Very good.
We will head down there.
You progress on down the way. You get to the right to the edge of the last of the houses out there, and you can see that they've kind of got some rudimentary razor wire, barbed wire kind of stuff around the edges. There's sort of a couple of piled up cars across the street.
Kind of
and-
acting like a
like a
gate.
barricade.
Okay.
Well, it's more like one of those that if
Oh,
you can't,
like
you have to kind of swerve
Right.
between to go through. So it's like the double barrier thing, just so people can't just speed right into town.
Right.
Are you taking the whole truck?
I think we just leave the truck out and walk in.
Right.
Park it on the side of the road near the barricade.
Did you hit update when you typed in the title on Twitch?
I didn't type the title in on Twitch.
Oh.
I thought I do. I was into YouTube.
I
and you
can't
were
do
into
it. I
Twitch.
can't log in.
Oh. I will do that now.
Yeah, do the thing now.
So you
Remember,
guys-
we had to do the two-step authentication. We can't do that now.
I have my phone now.
Well, do it.
Too late.
Now, when it is useless.
Lily useless.
But you park the truck, you start hiking into town. You get pretty close, and you see there's a couple of guys just at full arm's length.
It's fine. I got it.
No, it wasn't bad. It was just funny her face because I was like, "What's wrong with?"
Let's try not to make it
It
explode.
was like, "Is Tiffany about to kill somebody? What's happening?"
No.
She's all like, I'm gonna get in this town and find that dragon. Oh!
You
Sorry.
lost your mic.
I did.
You dropped it. Oh God.
I tried not to drag it. But,
Did these? No.
Sorry, people who are hearing that.
Hey, does Tiffany does she keep horns when she's in human form, or did this go away too?
That's up to her.
No,
They're smaller, maybe.
yeah, probably little ones.
She could hide them in her hair if she really wanted to.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're not nearly as grand as the ones that Smath is wearing now.
The traditional, like, Halloween devil horn kind of
Yeah. Sure.
2-inch. No.
Yeah. So I don't look like a
Foot and a
total
half.
human, but like.
Yeah.
But there's
Like a
plenty
total
of
human. I love how she says it like, oh, God.
so drab.
Terrible.
But you see, there's a couple of guys in sort of the end windows of these row houses that have got some kind of rifle-looking thing, and they're pointing out. Then a big, just... You don't see a lot of fat guys around after an apocalypse.
Sure.
Especially a couple hundred years in. That's just not a thing. But this guy is huge. He sort of waddles his way out into the street and gives you the, like, hold up. What's your business here?
That is called a fat man. They are very jolly, I hear.
Like Santa Claus?
Yes.
Oh, I bet he's delicious.
We have come to help. We received your distress call.
Oh! Well, glad you guys could make it. Since that was 2-3 weeks ago.
Well, we have been traveling for 2 or 3 weeks to get here.
Oh, I see.
That's
We
not true,
thought
so.
you could move a little faster than that. But
Well,
the
I'm
good
very
news
sorry to
is
disappoint you.
our town hasn't been burnt down yet, so congratulations. The neighboring town was, but we're still here, so thanks. The Federation of Magic has stopped by. They gave us 5 days, and that was 2 days ago. So 3 days left to come to a decision. 3 days? Yes.
I'm sorry, is this session 7 or 6?
7.
To come to a decision and let them know if we were going to join up. We've been lucky so far. Apparently they didn't realize we had quite the industrial capacity we've got here and all, but that dragon, whew, I tell you what,
What can you tell us about the dragon?
it's big.
Oh, you have seen him?
Yeah, flew right over the town the day the ambassador came. Big show.
A giant show of force?
Yeah,
Yeah, I see how they do that.
must have been 40 feet, 50 foot long.
What,
Big mother.
How's that compared to
Twice.
her? Oh.
In fact, if you want to roll a notice check.
I will
'cause
roll a
that was only
notice check.
2 days ago.
Yeah, that was only. Okay, I gotta get my dice out. Hang on.
It's all right. I'll go on. You just
Go
what
on.
you do.
He does.
I'll try to notice
But
something in a
yeah,
minute.
just flew real low over the town. Scared all the kids. Everybody was cowering and hiding. Terrible.
What direction did it come from?
From the
dragon?
south.
From the south.
I got a 3.
You don't.
Don't notice anything. Still not very good at noticing things.
That guy smells good.
Yeah, I bet
Surprisingly. No, I mean like not
Oh.
like meat good, but
he
like
does. Oh,
he
like
seems perfumed.
perfumed?
Yeah, like well cleaned.
Interesting.
Weird.
Doubly surprising.
Weird.
In fact, the whole town smells a little clean.
Oh, God.
I don't
It's
trust
becoming an
it.
obsession of yours, Dave. Everything's going to be clean.
No, it's not. It's completely unrelated to
Yeah. If you don't get that
teenage
joke,
superhero.
you should be watching our Masks campaign. That's alternates with this game on every other Monday.
Next Monday, everybody should damn well tune in because I got something. It's going to be amazing. Amazing.
And clean.
Unclean.
It will be clean, yeah. Yeah. Almost clean enough that you won't need the mature audience rating for that show.
Almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything smells kind of clean. And metallic?
Yeah,
What
there
you
is
said
that
earlier?
in the, yeah, in the background you kind of get that. Now you're not downwind of that
Yeah,
smelting facility, so it's not.
I take
nearly
these away
as-
from kids all day. This is my new thing.
but it
No,
smells
Allie
like
stole it.
Oh, you have my-
perfumed or
my
like
dice bag?
cleaning materials.
It smells a little bit of both.
Okay.
Oh, careful.
There's a
We're
lot
good.
of things. It's important.
Kind of like fancy soap. Like,
Yeah, I don't want to eat him as
like
much
you get
as
the
I did a minute
smell
ago.
of cleanliness, but it has like sage and other kind of smells mixed in.
like potpourri.
Yeah, a little bit.
Parsley,
I don't know about parsley.
rosemary,
Thyme.
thyme.
Maybe.
Sage.
And just go oregano. Yeah, it's all in there. Everything you can find in the spice aisle.
Cumin.
Yes. There's an Indian restaurant right there. It's amazing.
Ooh, yum.
A nice salt rub.
You're a little bit too far north for great barbecue. Sorry. But he waves you in, and he gives the signal to the guys in the buildings, and we got a place for you. Come on in. You've been traveling. You need a place to rest, and we'll get you a good meal. And one of the, after he moves out of the way, there's a couple of guys that run out, and they sort of unhook some steel cable that's running between the cars of the barricade.
Mm-hmm.
And let you guys on in if you want to go in.
No, go in.
Sure, why not?
So the immense man wanders down the street.
I'm gonna make sure I have Vaughn's kind of hand though, and that he's super close to me.
Sure. He's right there.
You don't want him turned into soap.
Yeah.
Here in the weird.
Something's weird.
where
I don't know
everything
what's
smells like
happening.
soap.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Horrible soap makers.
Well, I just rewatched Fight Club recently, so.
Oh,
So when you say the large portly man, and he smells of soap, one of the major ingredients of soap is fat.
you're right. You're right. Mm-hmm. That's an entirely different plot hook, but I like it. It's a town that just invites in travelers and kills them to make soap.
So what are the highest structures here?
The row houses that are kind of along the street that you're walking down are about 3 stories. Off down on the other side of town, kind of the direction you came around from, is that industrial building that's still got the big plume of smoke, and that's probably 5 stories high.
Does it look pretty sturdy?
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to need to find some place where we can get the dragon on the ground.
Yes.
We are not going to be able to fight this thing in the air.
No, that seems ill-advised.
We need to be able to get down someplace where we can get it close quarters, I think.
Well, there's all that area outside of town, or if it comes down to it, we've got the town square, and he gestures up ahead. After another couple of minutes, you get close enough. It looks a lot like the Back to the Future town square, the Universal backlot
Yeah.
style,
No, the thing in your hand.
with
My phone?
what looks like would have been a
With the
town
codes.
hall on one side. That's a 2-story job. It's not a big, immense, fancy clock tower structure, but looks like a civic building on one side.
Are there any caves or anything nearby?
There's some mines up north,
How far?
20 miles.
No.
Too far.
Do you have a lot of that cable, like you close the gate with?
Steel cable? Yeah, we make steel cable.
Like maybe we could make a net or like a harpoon gun or something, and pull it down.
That's a good idea, Vaughn.
Maybe. We've got all the steel cable you need. So I keep looking over there. I'm watching you, Bill.
Maybe some sort of snare or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could certainly try and manufacture something like that.
like a big like mechanical pulley or something, and then we could pull it down like Lambert wants.
Yeah, you could. They would have the kind of stuff to move like the big, those like smelting buckets, whatever those are called. There is a word for them, but I don't know.
Smelting buckets?
Yeah, but that would be holding the molten metal in them.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got the hardware to move those around. So it's a big pulley mechanical crank system they could give you. And the guys, as you're like throwing out ideas, he's totally like, yeah, all right. You think just 3 of you and that kid could fight a dragon though? I mean, pretty impressive and all, but dragon's pretty fucking scary.
The dragon, they're very. They can be very scary, but perhaps we should try to talk to him first.
Yeah. I was just going to say that. Does anybody ask this dragon why he's being such a jerk?
No. Most of the people that we've heard see the dragon don't come around again afterwards. Or if they do, it's because they're covered in soot and their houses are all burnt down.
If we could get to the dragon, what did you say when the coalition came?
Oh, the Federation.
Federation came.
They, we told them we'd think about it, and they gave us the 5 days. We were hoping to have you guys appear, and here you are, so.
So your answer is expected when?
3 days from
In
now.
3 days. We can find the dragon. Maybe perhaps we can speak with the dragon before you have to give your answer.
You're welcome to try whatever you think's going to work. You guys are much more combat expert than we are. Around here we've got some, rabbit hunters kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Guessing they don't speak dragon.
That's probably a very good guess.
No, none of us speak any kind of dragon languages. That's nothing around here like that.
I wonder if someone perhaps could reconnoiter to the north where the dragon came from. Perhaps see if there is a sign of someone with the ability to move very quickly and without walking on the ground.
Very subtle, Lambert. I got you. Okay. Yeah, I guess if you guys want to check out the town here, I'll go do some recon.
Sure.
Well, I feel like, even if we can't keep up with you, basically, we should be near you at least. You could try that, Lambert. I don't think that will work very well. For those of you listening to the podcast.
I'm gesturing. No, I want her to fly.
Flappy wings.
Her.
I know that. But if we can keep at least an eye shot of her, if things go sideways, then we'd be there to help her out.
You could drive behind, I guess.
All right. We can see pretty far, and you can go pretty fast. So, if something happens, you fly back towards us, and hopefully you reach us before anything bad happens. Better than us, having tea while she's out there.
Well, I was going to look at the building and see if there's a way to make the snare and make the trap in case talking with it does not work out well. I was going to split the party.
It might be good to have a plan B.
Well, why don't I go and do my best to keep up with you on the ground? An eye shot. Maybe Vaughn here can help you, because he seems pretty handy with stuff. Can help you set that trap up.
That does
Yeah, I
sound like a
can work
good
with
idea.
that.
Excellent.
I think you'd be very good at that, Vaughn.
Yeah, good call on the net.
I can totally do that.
My family's always been very smart.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to build a net for the lower floor of that large building and build it above and drop it on it when he comes in. I'm assuming I do not know if it's a he or a she dragon.
I guess we'll find out.
I don't know. I don't know the differences from a distance.
Well, I would think the she dragons are the ones that lay the eggs.
Well, it didn't lay any eggs when it flew by. So I think the chances of that are low.
Generally, they don't lay their eggs in the air. Be a little counterproductive.
That's the first stage of egg testing. If the egg survives the fall, then that's a good dragon in there.
Right.
Strong.
It's to pass the bounce test.
Right. The ones that just splatter and mutilate villagers, that's...
Not worthy. Yeah.
But yeah, he's happy to... So you two are going to go trail behind her and
Yeah.
scout. And Vaughn's going to stay here, and Vaughn is going to stay here and
Help with the net.
help with making weaponry or self-defense technology.
They don't have any horses here, do they?
We've got a few. We've got some trucks and stuff, too.
I think a horse would be better for going over rough terrain.
That's true.
We can loan you a horse. No problem. We don't have any horse big enough for armor
No.
like that.
We're going to work on the building. We're going to work on the trap.
Oh, I thought you were going...
I'm going with her.
She's
Oh.
going with
Vaughn's staying
my
with
mistake. Sorry.
them. We're they're splitting the party.
It's fine. But split down the middle is fine.
Yes.
him. Yes.
I just thought it was the three of you were going and you're like, yeah,
So you have
remote
a
guy.
kid here to make the trap.
Build the trap. Man.
Stay with this
I would
weird
do, I would
smelling
do that.
town.
Whatever you guys want.
But yeah, that's totally fine.
Stay here and keep an eye on Lambert, Vaughn.
So he calls for some lackey, low-level government stooge to come running over, who also seems pretty well kept.
Okay.
You're used to a lot of people in towns not being
Yeah.
modern-day levels of cleanliness, but these people seem to be.
Okay.
Their clothes seem clean, fairly recently washed.
Oh.
Really
He
clean.
must be a king. How do you know he's a king? He hasn't got shit all over him.
Yes.
But everybody that you've seen so far, they seem to be dressed pretty well. Like nobody's in rags and nobody's in homespun clothes. Everybody seems to be in somewhat professionally made stuff and doing all right. Sorry, messages from afar.
Messages.
But he has that guy run you around to the end of town, and there's a pasture out there with a couple, 4 or 5 horses.
Okay.
And they have tack and all that stuff that you
Okay.
need.
Probably should make sure I can ride a horse first. Is that a thing?
unless it's going to be some kind of stressful situation, you can ride a horse.
Okay.
If you're going to try and
Oh, I have
climb-
riding.
Ah,
Go me.
great.
Perfect.
Good planning.
I just felt like your character would definitely
Should.
ride a
Yeah,
horse.
that seems like a thing I would pick for a night, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure.
And you realize that in Savage Worlds, the skills are very general. So if you
Yeah.
can ride a horse, you can
Ride a
also
motorcycle.
And a camel.
Yeah.
You got to convince. That takes some convincing, though.
What does that look for?
She's envisioning the Red Dragon version of the Never-Ending Story.
No, that was Tiffany talking to
Yeah.
Arabella.
Tiffany, I'd be able to catch up and stay caught up with you really well if I, were to hitch a ride. Respectfully. Think about it. You don't have to give me an answer now.
Not a horse.
I know. That's why I'm asking you. If you were a horse, I would not give you a choice.
That's kind of rude to the horse. But what if I find the dragon and it breathes fire at me
Then
and you catch
hopefully-
on fire?
Well, that would be unfortunate.
Being on the ground would be better for you.
Right. Unless you were really far away and needed my help, and then I wasn't there.
It's true. Your horse might get eaten with you on it by a dragon.
Right.
A 50-foot dragon would be able to eat a horse
Yeah. No
very
problem.
easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fine, but don't tell Lambert I let you do this.
I will not let him know.
Idea.
How much can you carry? She's flying along, and you're like,
His armor is way too heavy.
but cool. We'll get you guys started. So you're going to head out of town. I assume the idea is to walk a distance and then...
So we're out of Lambert visual, yes.
Well, just Lambert. Like
Well, like everyone.
like,
I don't
like
like
the rest of the town is going to be cool with this dragon appearing again.
Well, that's her
But-
decision, but my thought process is I don't want Lambert to see me riding on her.
I mean, they know what the dragon looks like, so and it doesn't look like me. We didn't even ask them what color it was.
He said it was red.
Oh, it said it was red. Oh, it
I don't
does look like
know.
me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe all dragons look alike to them.
well-trained eye would be able to notice that you're not as big as the one that they saw, but
Yeah, but their eyes might be dumb.
or at the very least they'd be like, "There's another one! Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's possibly true.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want them to see me turn into a dragon.
Okay.
We're gonna go a ways out.
Yeah.
So you guys managed to get
Gonna ride the horse out.
pretty far. Oh, okay.
and
You
then
take
so
the horse.
That makes sense to them. Like,
Liberty Club.
yeah. And then I'm gonna like find a safe place and tie it. And
Okay.
then-
So you guys get to some trees and
yeah.
behind some cover, and so there's not really going to be a way to completely mask you taking off and flying. But
Right.
No, but like far enough away that
Yeah. So
they're
you
not
travel
gonna
for a
be
little
like
while.
shooting things at me.
No, you can get well out of range of
Mm-hmm.
any kind of weaponry that you know of, even monstrous boom guns.
Okay.
But you get out there and change, and you can climb on and sort of hold on.
Okay.
It's not very comfortable because they're kind of spiny.
Right.
But do you think maybe a fully adult dragon, like the spines would spread out a little more? You'd have a little more room to sit.
Got it.
But, you know, that's the danger of adolescent dragons. Who
Yes.
knew? But you can totally hang on and do that.
Got
Because
it.
it's not like you're directing the flight or anything.
Okay.
So it's not
Yeah.
like you have to issue commands.
No,
like,
I just
go
hold
right!
on.
And like yanking on horns.
That would end
Yeah, don't.
badly. That
You're
would
gonna get
go
shaken off
badly
if
for
you
me.
do that.
Yeah, I want to see that conversation when you try to introduce a bridle.
No, that's not happening.
It just comes back with a singe.
Maybe a really nice, a really pretty necklace for her, so I have something to hold on to.
Well, she has
I'm wearing my
the
I'm afraid to
breastplate of
grab that
cow.
though.
it's dwarven chain.
Oh, okay.
You can hang on to that.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask your permission first.
Yeah.
Tiffany, are you right if I hold on to this a bit?
Yeah, you probably should, otherwise you'll fall off.
Yeah, that's yes. That was my thought process as well. Yes, thank you.
So,
for that.
here's the question for you: are you trying to fly straight and level, or are you giving her the roller coaster?
I'm gonna give her a little bit of
Yeah,
roller coaster, not
all
a lot.
Oh hell! Hold on. Stupid, too many games in my head. Make a vigor check.
Okay. Let's see. I should probably have gotten out dice before this.
Well, I'll let you do that, and then I'll go back to Stu and Bill.
Yeah, wait. I got
Okay.
D6 and a wild dice, right?
Yep. Well, your stat for vigor and a wild die, which
Well, yeah. Okay. 3.
you were totally motion sick.
Okay.
Like you're totally that like yeah. Like luckily there's a lot of wind,
Yeah.
so it makes you feel better there. It's
Looking
not real
at the
hot.
horizon.
Yeah.
not
But
mess the
she's totally
upholstery.
like she's not quite doing like barrel rolls to make you fall off, but it's totally like these big banking
Nice.
flaps back and forth. And every flap of the wings is like another big rush of air, and you're
Right.
just like, oh. But you didn't fail by enough that I'll make you like vomit.
I feel that would
Good.
end that right.
I'd be so mad if she barfed on me.
I was gonna have.
Looking at the horizon.
I was like, if you get a 2 or less, you're totally losing it.
Deep rhythmic breathing. Okay.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. There's no seat back pouch.
Yeah.
Here.
No,
No paper bag.
no
Nothing.
barf bag.
Yeah, if you retch, that'd probably be the last ride you'd ever
Ever.
get.
Unless right anybody.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah.
You-
Right.
Nope.
You'd be like, nope. Last time I did it once.
Yeah. It ended terribly.
I had to find a freaking lake to wash off. And then you change back into a human, and you're just covered.
No, that's worse.
Because
Gross.
you get a lot smaller.
But the barf
It's
doesn't.
But anyway, in town, the large guy who introduces himself as Big Jim. By the way, he takes you over to the smelting plant. You get over there, and it is a massive building. Like, it's not very tall, but like I said, it's maybe 4 or 5 stories high. But it's big, like several football fields with a big, giant furnace in the middle. Very the third Alien movie looking, chains and big
Right.
buckets of molten stuff, and guys working, wearing big heavy gloves and goggles and hard hats and all that. But there are some big spools of heavy gauge steel stuff over there. Let me see. How exactly does the MacGyver thing work?
So MacGyver, I don't need any tools to repair, and I can make devices with simple tools and props.
Nice.
So basically, it helps me make stuff.
Okay.
Look at that! I just had him stay behind to stay out of trouble, and it turns out he's actually good at stuff. Magic!
He's actually good at a lot more than you guys because of the way his character worked out.
Right.
Because if you pick one of the what do they call them?
Mars.
Mars, that's right. You pick one of those things, you get way more rolls on those tables of extra stuff at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, I don't have amazing stats, but I have a lot of skills and bonuses and edges.
Yeah.
So we just have to keep you alive.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm going to be pretty focused on not being in the middle of things.
Yeah. So what's your archetype again? The chat was asking.
It's a Mars vagabond.
Right.
which it gives even more weird stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's like, oh, not just Mars like an adventurer. You're just like a dude.
Yeah.
Right, because I figure with the origin of having no home, he's like, so he's now wandering with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. No, I get it. And in original Rift,
Shoot.
we should get like a drop down monitor.
I know. I keep like looking at him. I'm like, all right,
Like,
over there.
He's right there. Well, for me,
That would be
well,
pretty
mother is right there.
Yes.
So you can start to make like a repair roll. We can sort of do it like a skill challenge sort of a deal. That's not the right
Sure.
terminology, but
I can probably help him because I have repair at 10.
yeah. So we'll make it. We'll do 5 rolls, and if you pass the majority of them, you can create the thing that you mentioned, Bill.
Okay.
And then you can describe it to everybody in a minute.
Okay. Should I roll? Want me to roll?
Do it. Do the thing.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. The 8 explodes.
Ooh.
There's a 10.
Okay. You absolutely make that one. Do you want Stu to do a roll? Like, you guys alternate?
Yeah, sure.
The 10 explodes. 19.
All right.
You guys are like way better. I'm all.
Wow.
You guys totally make it. You both got raises on the first 2 rolls. So it's fine. You have created. What did you make?
So it looks kind of bodged together out of whatever we can find there, like a ballista, sort of, but with cabling, with steel cable.
So, because I know
it's-
exactly what that is, but other people at home might not. What is a ballista?
It's like a giant on wheels or on a platform crossbow, basically.
Oh, got it. I remember that now.
Ooh.
I mean, I knew that before. I just wanted to help listeners.
Yeah, or actually, I guess I can't remember if the ballista is the one that spins and throws it.
No,
that's a
that's
trebuchet.
That's a trebuchet.
Right, the trebuchet,
Yes.
right? So the ballista is the one that.
That's
like
the
fire.
dart. It shoots those big darts.
Right. So it's got a big, massive, like hooked, like spar on that fires out, and then it It's hooked up, and then I didn't know if we could actually hook it to a battery or not. That was the thing I wasn't sure about.
To electrify it?
Yes.
Okay.
To electrify the net? Is that what you're saying?
No, because I don't think it has. I don't know if we could actually make a net, but
Like
I
a-
want to be able to shoot the hook into it so we can winch it down. But then I want to be able to run electricity through the cable.
Yeah, you can scavenge together some car batteries and stuff.
I made a giant
Okay.
taser.
Harpoon.
Right. It's a huge ass taser. Dragon
Yeah.
brand taser.
Yeah, it's a taser that can like pull him in.
Yeah.
All right.
The idea.
With how well you rolled, do you want to motorize the winch part, or do you want to have somebody that has to actually crank it?
Oh, we got to motorize it.
Okay.
Totally. I
Okay.
don't think anybody could.
Oh.
That's crazy talk.
Well, enough gears, you can winch down a lot by hand.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's have it that way. So like the people in town have to help, or we have to do it, or something.
Horses.
And because we probably need the power to run the electricity through the cable.
The taser portion.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You can absolutely fashion a net out of the steel cable. Like, it's not even a hard thing to weave a net out of rope.
That's good. I totally don't even think of that. If Lambert wants to think of that, that's great.
Yeah,
But I'm super focused on making this
Taser
crazy
Boucher.
taser ballista.
Ballistaser.
Ballistaser.
I wonder if we could go ahead and make a net that she can have, and and drop it on top of them.
I'm not there.
Well, yeah. I'm just
But
thinking.
hopefully by the time a giant dragon combat starts, you are there.
Yeah.
I really hope you
hopefully.
that.
Like, we really all hope that a lot.
But yeah, you can totally make together. You could weave a couple. I mean,
Okay.
literally one of the products of this facility is steel cabling.
I'll make a couple
That's
nets.
very handy.
I actually kind of came up with what they make in town, not even thinking about making a net or anything. It was just, I was like,
Nice.
what would they make there? What's a simple product out of metal? Cabling.
Yeah.
Not that hard to do. They could use it for a lot of stuff, you know.
We can
Yeah,
use it for a lot of
super
stuff.
super useful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and something that they could sell and be successful. That kind of stuff. So, cool. So you
Sweet.
guys have made stuff.
Nets.
I'll make it one that's carryable, and I want to make one that we can suspend up near the entrance of the 6-story building. So
Okay.
like if we can get them to come in and drop them.
And there are some big, big loading dock doors, you know.
Okay.
So it is something that would be big enough for a dragon to walk through. It's not like, oh, well, they have to bust down the wall to get in here for the trap. But yeah, totally fine. So you guys, traveling north.
North.
I actually don't know at all what direction north is. That way. That way. I'm the only one evidently who doesn't know.
We're going north. Yeah, so I guess while we're flying, I'll look for
Okay.
signs of dragon
Um,
tracks or
You get, it's only less than 5 miles.
Okay.
And you come across just a town that's burnt all
Okay.
to shit.
Okay.
Just wrecked. Like you see big claw gouges in the side of buildings.
Yeah.
And like obviously the dragon landed on top of the central building of this town and just stood there throwing fire,
Yeah,
just
everywhere.
wrecking place. Yeah.
I hate that level in Skyrim.
Yeah, me too. I was just thinking that. It's like the first part.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah.
happened. Like
The
there
whole
was
character
some
gen
guy
thing,
about
yeah.
to be executed
And Alduin's standing there.
Yeah.
Fucking hate that guy.
Fire everywhere.
Yeah. How big, like, just from my seeing Tiffany and her, the size of her claws, how much bigger are the claws?
significantly bigger.
Significantly bigger.
Probably twice as big.
Okay.
Ish. I mean, that's a rough estimate,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay.
Clearly well into the adult dragon range.
Right.
not-
Yeah.
No problem. We got this.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Fine. Not worried.
So I'll look around for to see if I can figure out where it left the town. Although it probably flew.
You
so.
can make another notice or a tracking.
Tracking! Yeah, let's do that. That's, just as bad.
I'll do a tracking roll. If I
Okay.
can find the die.
I'll see if I can notice something, but
That's why I branched out my dice into
That's smart.
by game.
But I have a little.
oh, they both explode.
Nice.
Bam! Blow
So
them
roll
up.
them both again and see
Okay.
which one ends up higher.
Well, the 6 plus the 2 is 8.
Right.
Yeah,
So that's
that
a
one.
hit with a raise.
I noticed something.
So you absolutely at this point get the strong smell of another dragon, and it makes you angry.
Oh.
Like
Ooh.
one of the primary statistics of dragons are that they're very territorial.
Right.
You don't share very well. So
Awesome.
like just at a basic
Thought that
level,
was just me.
at a basic level, you're just very like, this is the first time you actually have smelled another
Right.
dragon, and it just almost instinctually makes you just kind of angry.
Pissy.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you don't want another dragon in your world.
Yeah, get out of here, jerk. Okay.
But you can start to sort of follow that scent a little
Okay.
bit. It seems like it headed north farther.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 on my notice.
Okay. You
There's a town that burned.
well, you
And
also
you
don't
have
have
not
you don't have
barked.
the sense of smell that the dragon would.
Yeah.
But you can see there's additional damage heading north.
Okay.
Like some outlying buildings that were burnt down, and you see some like a half-eaten cow that's like up against a fence in the distant field, that kind of stuff. But it's all sort of headed in that direction. You also see a large number of burnt, like Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru bodies,
Oh, okay.
all like people that were trying to get out of their burning houses and didn't quite make it, or made it out just to take a fireball in
eat
the
it,
face.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does it look to me, from my knowledge of like battles and stuff, like was this place just raised just to destroy it, or was it? Is there like it's like looking for something? Do I have any way of
It
knowing that?
looks pretty retaliatory. Like it
Okay.
wasn't like it was really.
Just everything equally is just destroyed.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. It would be a safe assumption that the Federation of Magic is probably using the dragon to intimidate other towns.
Right, and I'm
Like,
sort of like
Making a
assuming
few
that,
examples would lead to.
but yeah. I figured that, but I just like in case there's an ulterior motive. Those things are very prickly,
Yes. But this is.
and they suck all the moisture. You should eat that with one of the salt.
Oh yeah, I didn't eat one of the
monkey
salt,
shit
weird
things.
salt things.
He's like, "Where are they? I need to
Do
try
it.
it." You want to keep
Oh, yeah,
following the
it's
trail
real salty.
north?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys head out farther north. Let me make a roll, but I also didn't get out my dice.
Uh-oh.
Those have a weird texture.
Yeah. Those are good with the fish on them, supposedly.
I actually liked the saltiness. I didn't like the licoriciness.
Not the like gooey part.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Although it's better than the peanut butter turd that Dave Kazay gave me yesterday on Saturday. It was gross.
Yeah.
They looked even like a turd because it's
Yeah, I
like
don't like
peanut
that.
butter formed around a piece of rotting banana.
Yeah.
Why would you eat that if it looked like a turd?
Well, he got it out of a commercial bag of food, and he was like, he had just eaten one, and he's like, "Hey, do you want one?" And I was like, "Sure, it smells like peanut butter."
Why would you eat anything Dave Kazay hands you?
Well, we eat things that strangers mail us from other countries.
I trust them more.
You're right.
This is a good point. And they're not really strangers, but hopefully it's really from them. If anyone ever wants to kill us, they're just going to mail us something and say it's from Sweden.
Hey, it's a listener from. It's just like.
Hopefully
That's
no
why
one wants
Stu
to
leaves
kill
everything
us.
out in the 100-degree sun, so it kills off any
Right.
botulism.
Any poison. I don't think that's how that worked. Oh, no.
Yeah. It's just this box of like beakers that are like for Stu, for Dave.
White powder for food.
Right. Sprinkle on
Definitely
all
not
things
poison.
consumed.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Now that's going to happen. Somebody's going to do that for real. We're going to
We're
have to
all
drink
gonna
you. Because that is our pact. Oh, let me use your... There you go. All right, cool.
We went north
You were continuing north. Sorry.
to find that jerk
Coordinating
dragon.
what he's
Get him
doing.
out of my town.
You continue farther. Then just a black ball of energy
Uh-oh.
flies up from off to your right towards you.
Oh no.
So make an agility check,
Ooh.
Sam. And you can make a strength check.
Okay. Strength is better.
I just upped my agility with the experience point.
That's
That's
right.
a good call.
So now I have a D10.
This is lighter and airier than I thought.
Yeah.
7.
4.
Okay. You both make it.
Yay.
It's not that hard to dodge because it's kind of a not super fast moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of looks like the arcane orb from Diablo, if you have
Okay.
any idea.
Yeah.
Flies up, gets 20 yards past you and sort of explodes into this shower of dark looking rain. It doesn't get on you or anything, it's
Okay.
a ways off. But you look down over that direction and you see that there's a couple of robed guys dressed a lot like that horned dude from Garnet
I
Town.
don't like that guy.
That they're down on the ground, and the one guy, he seems to be doing something with his hands, and the other guy looks like he was had maybe
lobbed
just
that.
thrown the thing
Okay.
All right.
at you.
I'm gonna spit fire at the guy that looks like he threw something at me.
You can absolutely do that. Roll your attack, and then we'll do
Do
some
the
cards.
thing. Okay. Shooting, which is now a D10.
Our synchronized do
Yay.
the thing songs.
Oh, right. I have my cheat sheet, so I don't have to remember how to do it. D10 now. And I still roll. Also roll the wild die, right? Okay, I still roll both. Oh god, that was terrible. Where are my bennies?
Oh, God.
Here we go. What have I done? Let's try that again. Let's use this one.
Using up the bennies.
That was worse. Ish.
You
No.
do get the better result when you use a benny.
Yeah.
So,
I got a 5.
oh well. For ranged attacks, your target number is always a 4 unless
Oh,
they have
right.
some cover or stuff.
Okay.
So that's totally a hit. 'cause
The first
they're
time I got a
standing-
3.
that would not have worked.
That
No.
would've been
But a
bad.
5 will work, yeah.
Okay. 4d6 mega damage. Okay. 2, 3. I need one more.
D6 here.
Oh, thank you. Uh, 8 plus 5. 13. Yeah. 16.
That guy just screams and like the glob of fire sort of hits him head on, and it like burns away his flesh. Like he doesn't even get a chance to really scream, but it looks like his skeleton screaming when it
Yeah.
falls back to the ground because he's just
Shoot at me, jerk.
not a thing.
Yeah.
So cards, please.
Oh, sure. This way? Does it matter?
Yeah, go that way.
Okay. Jack of hearts, ace of diamonds.
Yay.
How many you want?
Just one.
Okay.
You guys both go before me, so ace. By the way, when she reared back her head and spat fire, it got uncomfortably warm.
Got it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like all of the scales, they got hot.
Okay. glad it's airy up here. All right. Fly a little faster. Need a little bit of air conditioning. All right.
You gotta fashion one of those like 1940s air conditioner, the window mount.
Yeah, that sits in the yeah.
Don't know. I think I started to write crossbow, but I stopped before I hit bow. In my gear, I just have cross written down.
I thought it was like a holy symbol cross.
That's what I'm wondering. I don't remember what I was thinking.
So I don't think on your little cheat card. I don't think I gave you a crossbow.
Okay. Well, we'll just say it's a holy cross then.
You could throw it at him.
I don't really want to. If I'm carrying a cross around, it probably has some sort of meaning.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to do from far away. I'm gonna look really mean at them.
Okay. I mean, you could do a smarts check, smarts trick, to like brandish your sword, or like a strength-based trick to look super mean and tough.
Okay, to like
Because
intimidate
you are
them.
like a badass chick with a flaming sword on a
is true.
dragon.
On a dragon.
For God's sake.
This is true. All right. So what do I roll for that? Like intimidate. What do I have?
Yeah, in this case, it would probably be like just a smarts. roll.
Smarts. Okay.
Yeah. Because you're trying to look awesome.
Yeah. I do it. 11.
Oh
Do
yeah.
it really well.
You actually like use the chain of the necklace and you kind of like stand up and you're just like like just Valkyrie of death.
Nice. On a dragon that just blew up his partner too. So
Like
Yeah.
just melted his friend.
yeah.
Oh, guess what I saw on the freeway on my way to Fair on Sunday?
Holy shit.
No, because this a guy on a motorcycle
Uh-huh.
riding along, and we're probably going 65, 70 miles an hour. The jackass stands on his motorcycle
Oh no.
like this,
Oh.
not holding on to. No, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like you, and I'm behind him. I'm like, fuck you! I don't want to run over you.
Right.
We're going around.
Yeah, because that's the thing that you're worried about.
Right.
Like, you know what? If you want to murder yourself, that's your own business. But
Right. I don't want to. I don't want to have
Put
to
me
stop
in
and
the
give a
position.
police report because of your stupid ass.
but at least it wasn't a
It wasn't a
flaming
dragon.
sword
No,
wielding
it wasn't a dragon.
woman on a dragon's back.
that reminded me with it standing on the thing.
Right.
Would be cool though.
Yeah.
Or like somebody graffitied up the billboard for fair with like the chick with a sword.
Dragon.
But
Acidophilus, dragon rider.
so that was you.
Yeah.
That he hasn't gotten a chance to react yet.
Me? Okay.
It's a lot faster with just you and I doing this. It's like,
Yeah.
oh god, I have to think of
well,
a
I
thing
melted
already.
his friend, so let's go for him.
Yeah.
I don't like this guy either. Shoot at me. What a jerk.
I'm a wanted dragon in 12 systems.
What? 8. So I hit him. Yay.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Hang on, I have more. They're in there.
You need
4.
these
There it
six.
is. I got it. I knew I had another one in there. Ooh, that one explodes. 6. Explodes again.
Nice.
12. Explodes again.
Oh my god.
18. 19, 20, 24,
You're gonna be
26.
so mad.
26.
Alright. So, you get him dead on. Blob of fire flies out.
Ah,
J-
hang on.
You okay?
Yeah, I just dropped my dice.
Oh, I didn't see what happened. You just were like, ah! And like, it gets to the point where it should have incinerated this guy,
Uh-huh.
but it just sort of passes through him.
What?
And he's still standing there looking.
Oh, stupid magic conjuring jerk. So, Tarantella just hears a massive stream of profanity come out of the dragon's mouth.
Piece of shit, man.
Words that would make my mother blush.
Get them Duke boys. But,
You are definitely your mother's daughter.
I'm posthumously so proud.
you can both make a notice check, though,
Okay.
Yes, let's see what we can do.
while he takes an
If
action.
I don't have notice, what do I roll?
A D4 and a D6 minus 2.
-2. Oh, good.
Oh.
So 3.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
You are riding a dragon.
2.
Who is cussing?
You were just infuriated. The battle rage is up in your eye. I cannot see. So, off to the side of this little clearing where these two guys were standing, the figure is still standing there moving his fingers, but into some of the trees off to the side, you hear sort of like a horrifying screech.
Oh dear.
Like real high pitched, real kind of ugly scream sort of a noise.
Uh-oh.
And then jet out of those trees, there's some kind of bat-like creature, mainly made out of fire. Like, just like it burnt some of the leaves on its way up into the sky, and it's flapping away from you, like full
It's
tilt.
trying to get away from us?
Yeah. And the dude there in the clearing has stopped moving now, and he kind of ducked down, like he's hunkering down.
Have I ever... Is there something I can roll to have known what that thing is?
You have, well, you can just do smarts check,
Okay.
unless you have like knowledge of demons
I
or.
have knowledge. I don't think I specified what type of knowledge.
You're supposed
I
to
know
pick
all
something.
things.
I am generic knowledge, girl.
Well, don't you get pluses against demons and stuff, Kimmy? Maybe it is demons.
Maybe, but I don't think I get. I think I get a plus against them in battle, like not like, hey, you've got bad hair. I know
Right,
this because you're a
he's
demon.
saying maybe your knowledge specialty
Oh,
is
that,
Right, it's
maybe.
demons because you're like a cyber knight. I don't know.
Maybe I have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I'd have to look at them and see like what it is. I probably. I don't know.
but
I'll
yeah,
just
I mean,
use smarts for now. It's the
Yeah.
same dice anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 3. It's a
that's
burning
a
bat.
horrifying looking bat. Like it's big,
Yeah.
much bigger than an average bat,
Okay.
and it kind of has
Like the things the horde flies around on.
a little bit like
Okay.
a little dire batty kind
Okay.
of a little with more like a halfway between like a bat and a gargoyle. Like it has like some appendages, not
Okay.
just the wings, but
Okay.
it seems to have little
Does it seem to be
T-Rexy arms.
screaming in pain, or is it actually made of fire?
It seems like it's sort of made of fire.
Okay.
Like it's leaving a trail of smoke as it
Okay.
flies,
Okay.
and,
So
but
not
it's
like
fast.
burning. Okay.
No, it's
Got it.
rocketing off into the sky.
Okay.
Which direction did it go?
Sort of continuing northward a little bit,
Okay.
but off to the side some. But it's going really fast. Like, if you're going to try and keep up with it, you're going to have a hard time.
Okay.
You could maybe make some tracking rolls to see if you can follow it. That kind of a deal.
I feel like it has an important purpose, Tiffany, and perhaps we should do our best to see where it's going. This gentleman we could catch up with fairly easily, I believe. Easily. Nope, I'm not something again. Shit. I feel like we could catch up with this fella here pretty quick if we needed to later.
Or I could let you down, you could detain him, and I could follow the thing.
Yeah, we can do that.
But detain the skeleton.
No, there's
The hooded
another
rude
guy on the
guy
ground.
that wouldn't even burn when I burned him. Jerk.
Maybe it's just a...
Continue your debate.
Continue our debate.
We're gonna continue debating because our GM just left the
wandered
room.
away.
No way, debating.
I feel like this hooded
Debating.
guy could use a good thwacking with Steel Magnolia.
Yeah, I believe you were right.
I would breathe more fire on him, but he's not even gonna burn.
I feel also that thing probably a spell of his, so whatever it's doing, we could probably find out from him.
Exactly. Maybe we can make him undo it
That's a very good
with
possibility.
punching
Yeah, or
in his
eating.
face.
Yeah. Yes.
See, now is when I need the little Happy Jacks logo with the toilet in the middle that's glowing.
Yes.
So we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. I think it's more.
I like how Tiffany remembers the name of your sword, but not you.
I know. My awesome flame sword has more respect than me as a person.
Not respect him, just she's still trying to figure out why the name Steel Magnolia is funny. She doesn't get the joke.
No, I know. Yeah.
But it's fiery, so like
It's
you're like
fiery. Yeah.
It's not even a flower.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that. We've decided we're gonna go after the person
On the ground.
on the ground.
Okay.
Or unless the bat thing.
She's
or-
gonna go
yeah.
after the person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You're gonna land. she's
land
gonna
so
jump
she can
off.
jump off, or hover low enough that she can jump off and hopefully whack that guy with her sword. And then I'm gonna follow the thing.
Devise some kind of fastball special where it bounces,
Yeah.
bounces off. And
Maybe she puts her wing down and I slide down her wing.
Yeah, that's
Totally
pretty
give
cool.
it a try. You'll have to do an agility thing.
I'm
to
sure.
actively slide down a wing.
Yeah.
But
That's okay.
get off my dragon.
So, all right. So I can roll that though, or do
Yeah,
we need to
yeah,
do
well-
cards?
Oh, yeah. Let's do cards.
Okay.
Let's do cards.
Ocho. Ocho.
The 8 of clubs.
Damn
Which
it.
8 did you get?
Diamonds.
Oh.
So I go after you.
Reverse alphabetical
Where's
order.
alphabetical? Yeah.
Yep.
You go
Oh, I go first. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. You're gonna have to hold.
Okay.
So you made it
Okay.
when it's time,
Yes.
but you'll have to hold your action for her to get close to the
Oh.
ground.
Okay,
Yeah.
got that.
If you slide now, it's not gonna work out well.
No.
We're too high up.
I'm gonna go for it.
Oh!
It'll be like when Cal decided to try and jump off, and none of us knew he actually could fly.
Yeah.
Like, sure, that's what you want to do? Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, bye.
go for it.
That's a choice.
So the figure there, he kind of looks like he's ducking down, like
Okay.
he's hunched over, not really moving or anything, but he's
Like hiding, like hoping we don't see him.
kind of looks like that. Yeah, I mean he's just out there, like
Right.
it's just like he's standing in the middle of a little short grass field, and he's just like,
All right. I kind of feel like a dick now because I'm like, ha, and you're just.
Hey, they shot magic at us.
That's true.
I don't feel bad for them at all.
Yeah.
cool.
He should have melted when I told him to.
That's a fair statement.
But the flame bat creature gets significantly farther. That's the other thing that happens this time.
Yes.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hover low so she can jump off.
All right. Like a Vietnam Huey.
Yeah, I'm not gonna land because then I want to follow the thing.
As soon as that rotor stops, that's when you die. But yeah, you get down low. You can make your slide.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll see what you do next in just a second when
Yeah.
you actually take your whole action.
Yeah.
Are you planning to take off after the bat?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll do a chase thing.
Okay. I figure it's kind of far, so if I can't catch up to it, I'll track it. I just want to see where it went.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, we'll do a little chase mechanic
Okay.
thing in a second.
Cool.
But go ahead. You can take your action now.
Okay. So.
She has dusted off again
Okay.
and is pursuing the flame bat.
Okay. I'm gonna roll fighting to like punch him in the face.
Okay, so you slid down and you landed and you got your sword in your hand. You're just gonna go.
I don't want to kill him because I want to find out like what he did with the bat thing.
Okay.
And if I attack him with my sword, I might kill him. So, but yeah, the sword's there for effect and
Very
also
good.
defense. 4. I'm rolling super subpar tonight. I slide off the wing and I trip a little and I like miss him.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You hit him. He's just a standard guy, really, actually.
Okay.
You punch, and your fist just ghosts through him, and you actually hit the ground. Like, it almost looks like you were trying to do like a cool superhero move, but you punch the ground.
All right.
It does not shake him.
He's not moving. He's not there.
There. Well, I mean, your arm is now extended through an image of
him,
this
but
dude,
he's not
yeah.
there. Right. Right. Do I get to do something else since it's not actually a combat? Or
No, it's still kind
it is
of a combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But well, yeah, go ahead, do another action because he's not doing something.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna look around and see if like it's a magic spell where he's like hiding in a bush and it's like himself there.
roll a notice,
Okay.
and you don't have to take your -2.
Probably get noticed and smarts
'Cause-
if I don't notice, right?
No, don't. No -2.
right,
Just
okay.
do your notice.
My notice. Okay. 5.
Yeah,
Notice.
off in the direction of where the flame bat thing flew out from. There is totally a guy, and he's totally ducking kind of behind a tree.
He's gonna. I'm just gonna turn and look at him.
And he's like, and the little image around your hand looks kind of off to the side where you like.
I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start the slow motion pissed off walk with my sword, like on my sword.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a double chase.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 5 rounds of a chase. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have cards dealt out.
Do I need to pick them up or just keep going off the deck?
Keep going because we haven't gotten a joker.
Alright.
So in this case, it's going to be agility checks for everybody. So
Okay.
anytime you have to roll, it's an agility check.
Move this closer.
Make sure I do this right. Okay, so you both make an agility check to start, and I will do the same.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, we lost Bill. Bill.
No. I'll be back. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's
He's fine.
nutting pants.
Oh, of course.
You get to do that when you're remote gaming.
Yeah.
Wait. We got the
I'm not
exact
supposed
same
to,
roll.
I'm supposed to be wearing pants right now.
That's
No
weird.
way. We both rolled double 4s.
Okay. So that's a
crazy.
success.
Like, but what's the chances of both of us rolling 2 4s identically at the same time?
Somebody out there.
I'll tell you.
Do the math.
And they'll correct me even though I'm right.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's 1 in 6 and 1 in 6. That's 1 in 36. And the other ones are D10s.
This one's a D8.
A D8 and a D10. That would be 80. What's 80 plus 30? 80 times 36.
I don't know. More than I'm going to multiply
Yeah.
in my head.
You do that while we're in combat.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
So each of you gets 1 card,
Okay.
and then I'm going to need 2 cards.
Do we look at the card?
Yeah.
You need 2 cards.
I need 2 cards and then 1 card.
2 cards.
2 together and then 1 more.
1 more.
Oh no, I screwed that up. I don't get that one.
You
I
don't
didn't
get
even
this
look
one.
at it, so it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here's the deal.
1 in 2,880.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems like it would be. That's not what I expected. Interesting.
That's still pretty high. I mean,
Yeah.
think about how many rolls we make in an average
Yeah.
entire season of a game.
That's true.
Not that much.
Yeah.
Not even close to that. Especially our game.
Yeah.
Right.
That was just weird.
I was actually thinking about starting a stork study to see actually how poorly he rolls.
Every time he rolls, mark it.
And write down whatever the
What
dice
type
wow.
of die, what he got, what
I
type
feel
of
like
die,
that's
what he
something we could like farm out to like the chat room and stuff.
Maybe.
Except he doesn't announce what he's rolling every time.
Yeah, but when he storks it, we all let him know. We are, oh,
That's
he's
true.
storked it.
You
I
can
just
just do a
wanna make sure
study
we
based
don't-
on the amount of times he actually screws it up.
That's true.
I just want to make sure we don't have confirmation bias, and that he, in fact, is a horrible dice roller. Because I'm kind of thinking he actually isn't.
I don't want that to be ruined.
I'm just saying.
I'm kind of okay with it.
Don't let science get in
Yeah.
the way of funny.
I like the lie. I want to live with the lie.
All right. So. We'll do Kimmy first.
Okay.
You absolutely have advantage over the guy.
Haha.
Because the guy that's getting up to run away from you is apparently a complete klutz. Like, he stands up, he takes 2 steps, trips over a root. Like, it's totally like Friday the 13th, right? Girls running through the woods all, like freaking out, horrifying, tripping on everything, just falling over constantly, and you are just slowly walking towards him, calmly, you're not in a hurry, but at the other end of that guy's getting a machete to the face. So, you... what card did you get?
I got the 10 of diamonds.
Okay. So you're still at long range, so you can't make an attack this turn,
Okay.
even though he's...
Falling all over himself.
Yeah. But you're much closer.
I'm looking badass, though.
You're making... Yeah.
That's super important.
Do you have your sword, like, out and lit?
No, it's like on my shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Like the Lady Sif, like slowly walking.
Sure.
And then I'm going to take it off and slowly light it. I feel like I need a sword for this game. You have horns, I need a sword.
Yeah,
I'll
you
bring
should
Steel Magnolia.
need a flaming
I have,
sword.
I have a cavalry saber in there.
You need one that like lights up so you
Thematically.
can press a button and it's just.
Yes. Someone get me a sword that lights on fire.
All you need is, like,
Not
a
on
little,
fire, like you
like
could
a
use
thing of
like
little
just-
LEDs
Yeah,
around the edge of a sword.
Yeah, I'll get that.
we can totally make that.
If anybody could do that, my set of friends could probably find a way to make that happen.
Tim could do it.
Yeah, totally could.
Well, it's not even that hard. Like, I could probably do it. It'll
yeah.
look shitty, but I could make it happen.
Well, that's a caveat. Want it to look good.
Just big gaboons of hot glue.
Oh no!
A ruler with like some LEDs like hot glued to the edge.
Right.
Oh no!
Ta-da.
It has to be plugged in. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what card did you get again? Oh, 10 of
10
diamonds.
diamonds.
Okay, you're good. If you get a club, you have a complication.
Ooh.
That's a thing.
Ooh.
So, now, you got the
Five of
of
spades.
spades.
Ah. Sorry, there was
Is
a
the card
gnat.
attacking? Oh,
Bats.
There was a flaming bat.
okay. So, you are still at long range. So if you try and
Okay.
shoot at the bat, it's at a -4.
I'm gonna try and catch up to it a little closer first.
So you're... It's taken a lot of energy to try and keep up with, because it is significantly fast. But it got a jack of clubs, so it suffers a complication.
Yes.
You'll have to make a trait roll. So I will say that it frightened a Canadian goose that flew up in its path. Honk, honk.
Geese are terrifying.
Yeah.
So it had to swerve a little bit to get out of the way, and it did not.
Suddenly a
just-
goose.
Baps into this goose and lights the goose on fire.
Oh no!
Goes spiraling
Flaming
back to the
geese.
earth, but it lost some speed because of the impact.
Goose. Someone's got a Christmas dinner coming. There
Yeah.
you go. Roasted goose. There you go.
It lands. It lands in front of a small boy on crutches. Thank you, sir. That was a good complication. Because I was like, what kind of minor obstacle could appear in front of something in the sky? But, cool. Agility checks again.
Oh no, his goose is cooked.
Yeah. Who said it?
Autobot mech. Nice
Yeah.
job. That was funny.
Plus
Go,
one.
Go chat room.
Oh no.
Agility again.
Oh, sorry.
Let's try
5.
that again. Where's the
5.
other one?
Okay, so you made it. You'll get a card.
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
Explodes. 17.
Okay, so that's 4 cards for Sam.
Ooh.
Should I give her 4 cards?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh, let me get rid of this one. Oh, yeah, ace.
And you only have to take the best card.
Ah.
I'm guessing the ace of spades would be the best card. Out of 10
Yes.
of spades, 4 of hearts, and 3 of diamonds.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Can
Yeah.
we get
And Kimmy gets
That
one.
wah wah?
And I get nothing.
Nada.
Wah wah.
Yeah. So, I just have to make it a little bit farther. All right. So, Sam, you wrecked it, so go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
You have moved much closer to the
Yes.
still recovering creature. You are within a range where you could shoot at it with no penalty.
I'm gonna shoot at it.
But it's not quite in jaw snapping range yet.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna shoot at it. Or, wait, it's made of fire. Nah, we'll shoot at it. That seems more reliable. Oh, they both exploded. 16. Plus 9, plus 4. 29.
29?
No. You're adding the dice. Those
Oh, wait, I'm adding.
Your
Oh.
best would
Best
be
would be,
10 plus.
this one was a 9. Yeah, 19.
19, okay.
Sorry.
Still
Yeah,
totally a hit with a raise, so you can roll your damage with an
Okay.
extra d6.
Sweet.
With a
Need extra
D6.
D6.
I do need an extra d6, thank you. One explosion. 5. Okay, that's 12. 16. 18. 23.
23. Your fireball flies, and it impacts with the creature. It doesn't seem to hurt it the way fire should hurt something.
And it does
Probably
seem
because
made
it's a
of
fiery
fire.
creature.
Yeah, okay.
But it did have like a physical impact, so it stumbles
Jostled him a
again some
little.
more. Yeah.
Okay.
Just pause for a second. So, Griffin of H in the chat room just spent his beers for us to toast.
Oh, shit.
So, take a drink to Griffin in the chat room. Thank you very much.
Salud!
Cheers.
Cheers. Drink. That was amazing.
I was trying to come up with something better to do.
Ow, 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 ow.
You got to go at it from the side because I'm not a barbarian either.
So thank you. Good job.
Yeah, thanks, man. How many beers was that?
That to buy that takes a lot. Not like a ton.
60,000.
100 beers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Awesome.
All right. So, go ahead.
Am I rolling again?
No.
Oh.
What card did you get?
Oh, a 2 of diamonds.
Okay. It's not very speedy.
Aw. It's my badassery. I'm walking slowly.
He kind of stumbles to his feet, gets a little bit farther, but he yeah, you maintain pace with him.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You actually gain a little bit, but you're still pretty far.
Okay.
Let's do one more round. See what happens.
You get roll, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Roll your agilities.
Uh-oh. I can't see it. Can't see it.
It's hidden under chocolatey madness.
5.
There's like a little relief thing. I didn't notice that one.
Isn't it
Like
neat?
the
It
little
glows in the
rays.
dark.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. It totally does.
No.
5.
I
Don't
thought
they?
it did.
Yeah, that's what he bought them for that. Maybe they just haven't charged it enough.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Also 5.
You both got 5s?
Yes.
One.
One card for each.
Wah, wah.
Aw.
Whoa. How many cards do you get?
I get 2.
Ocho.
Okay.
And another queen.
Oh,
And then one more.
son of a biscuit.
5.
5.
Fire!
It's going to be extra funny for me now.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was the only one in the dark.
No.
I've heard the story, but I just don't
Right,
remember
right.
it
We'll
that well
fix it
because I
up.
was drinking at the time.
Yeah.
So, oh, yeah. Yeah. That's how I feel about a lot of things. I'm like the inverse Tyrion Lannister. I drink and I don't know things.
I drink and I forget things.
Yes.
But, okay. So, we'll go with that guy first. The guy in front of you, he finally gets his feet under him, apparently, and just starts running
Okay.
full speed. I think you have a faster speed than him, so you'll be able to catch him.
I'm not worried.
But, yeah. And then the bat creature, what did you get, Sam?
3 of hearts.
Okay. The bat creature... okay. He has another obstacle to avoid, so I'll say it's a tree this time, because after the impact with your fireball, it forced it a little lower and got too close to the treetop, so it's skimming along and trying not to knock its knees off. But we'll see if it... Oh, yeah. Never mind, it totally does.
Okay.
So it manages to, just before it looks like it's going to impact with the side of a tree, it spreads its wings and catches a draft and speeds off ahead of you. You can make another notice check if you want.
Notice. I think I will. 4.
Okay. You absolutely smell the dragon smell again.
Uh-oh.
Not super strong, not like it's about to swoop down from the sun and attack you, but
But we're getting closer to it.
you feel like the smell, like, because you've kind of gotten whiffs of it as you've flown along.
Yeah.
But it is getting pretty strong.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. So, also up ahead, you notice that there's kind of a river, and then on the other side of the river, there's a big building, just this big kind of curved side building that's still sitting there, and then out in front, you can see just a big. It looks like a paddock, just packed with animals. Just like sheep and cows and any kind of semi-domesticated creature you can think of in there. Dogs, cats, living
Oh, you've gone
together.
too far. Not dogs. Not dogs.
We're gonna let the animals free.
And then chase them down and eat them?
No, I'm not gonna eat the dogs. It's rude.
Only if they belong to
She
somebody.
likes the taste of people.
Maybe the bacon flavored ones.
Yeah.
What's that say? I can't read. I smell bacon.
Bacon!
Yeah, so... You know what? I don't want to do another round of a chase, because that doesn't make a lot of sense. So we'll stop the chase. The bat creature it, with its recovery, did get a little ahead of you, and it
Okay.
dives down towards the big building that you see up ahead. The guy that's running, he breaks out of the trees and gets a few feet, but you're close enough now that you can totally attempt to attack him if you want.
Okay.
'Cause you kept pace with him the whole time, or were faster every time except one.
Okay. I am going to punch him again. 8.
You get to roll that. Is
Oh,
it-
yeah, that's right. Oh,
Yeah,
So,
you hit him with a raise.
13.
So you roll your strength damage. Mm-hmm. So it's just your strength. Mm-hmm. Because you don't have any kind of special.
No.
Does she get extra D6?
You still get a D6
Okay.
for the raise for sure.
Okay.
But yeah. And this time
So
you add them together.
3, and so I add the extra die too? Okay,
Yep.
so 7.
So he's running, and you manage to catch up, and you just nail him in the back of the head. Just dunk, and he just falls on his face, skids another 2 feet. And he is significantly not conscious.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Well, so much for getting information out of him.
well, he's not dead.
Okay.
You didn't murder him, but like, yeah.
No, I'm not going to murder
It was
him.
like in the movies where like any minor impact to the back of the head knocks somebody out.
Right.
That's kind of what
Right,
happened.
okay.
Here,
Okay.
Fascinating.
yeah. Then Sam, as you get a little closer, you see a big sign on the side of the building that reads Ohio Stadium.
Oh. Wonder what that means. What's a stadium?
It looks like there's a lot of asphalt around it on 3 sides.
Okay.
But then to the south of it, it appears that there's this giant grassy park that seems to have been fairly recently fenced in.
Okay, and that's where all the animals
That's where
are.
all the animals are.
Okay. Let's see. How close am I?
Probably 500 yards.
Okay.
Like, close enough now that that dragon smells pretty strong.
Yeah. I'm gonna land
Okay.
here.
It's 10-12. I'm just going to.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the very last.
Okay, good.
How far do our comms reach? Can I radio back
You can
to...
absolutely radio back to your group.
Okay.
If you want to send a message any farther, like back to the castle or whatever, that would be.
Oh,
one of
yeah.
your-
No, I just want to radio to her. Say, Javelina, did you catch your guy?
You're kind of a. Yes, I got him.
The bat got away. There's something over here. It's a big building. It says, hang on, Ohio Stadium
Oh,
on it.
yes, that's where they used to have sporting events before the giant rifts came.
What's the sporting event?
It's like a game, like games of skill and physical ability. Never mind, don't worry about it. Is that where the bat flew to?
It is. There's
Interesting.
a big fenced-in area with a lot of animals in it, and it smells like the dragon is over here.
Well, I think you should start heading back this way now, dear. Because I worry that bat thing was the way of summoning that dragon.
Yeah, I agree with you. Did you ask the shrubbery guy?
He's having a little bit of trouble being conscious right now. So,
Oh.
but we can definitely take him back with us and find out. I have a feeling that interrogating him while we're flying back will probably be pretty effective.
Ooh, yeah, you can like hang him over the side and I'll do a barrel roll.
Well, maybe not the barrel roll part. I don't know how I feel about that. But I'll definitely keep.
Fine.
Heights have a way of making people talk a bit.
Okay. I'll come back and get you.
Yeah.
And sign contracts.
Well, there, yeah.
Oh.
And I think it's best that he also is taken back to the town so he can face their justice. 'Cause
Yes.
he's obviously somehow in league with this dragon.
Totally. Have you seen a goose before?
The bird goose, like with the feathers.
Yes. You totally missed it. The bat startled a goose,
Uh-huh.
and it ran into it, and it totally caught fire.
The goose caught fire.
Yeah. It was so funny.
That does sound like something to see, actually.
It was great.
All right.
Honking his flaming disc.
Goose flambe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, why don't you head back this way? We'll find the others, and then we'll all come here together.
Okay. I'll be right there.
We'll make a plan. See
And-
how they got with their...
As you're turning
Oh, no.
to take off, you see from the over the top of the building,
Yeah.
you see just two huge wings reach up,
Uh-oh.
and then we can end it there.
Goose sounds. Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, I feel like
All
our
right.
trap needs a
All right, that was
herd of
awesome.
geese.
That was very fun.
Cool.
Yes.
It's cool to see how the chasing works again.
And I probably
Yeah.
messed it up because I'm really not super good at it, but
That's all right.
I'll find out before next time
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
how to
fun.
do it better.
It was super fun, though.
So join us next week on what we didn't do right last week.
2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now.
It's a really good thing, like, I don't have a perfectionist ego at all
Right.
about that stuff. Because I could see there are definitely people I know that would be, like, hurting every week. Like, just see the first comment pop up and be just raging out at home. But no,
That's
not
what
me.
just don't
That's what I'm excited about.
don't
'cause
game
I'm like,
publicly.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but yeah, thank you for joining us for episode 7 of the Tomorrow Legion.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in. This Wednesday, we are doing our next try at what we're calling Primed Time, which is our mini painting. We are having our guest, Jim Sandoval, who's part of the Strategicon.
We need to confirm that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he was last week. He was saying he was kind
Oh,
of...
he was? Okay, all right.
So, coming from the Strategicon conventions, he helps run that. He runs the RPG section. He's going to come and show us his mad skills, along with Jib and myself, and I think Stu.
Yep.
So we're going to be trying that this Wednesday, 8 p.m. And Friday night, regular podcast, taken over by the B team this week.
Yes. Right.
So if all the
cannot
cameras are
escape.
messed up, I will be texting them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to watch.
Oh, it's going to get messed
It's going
up.
to get so messed up. I'm just not going to... It's going to be very twitchy.
Like,
for
every
me.
one of these poles are going to be different heights.
Do it. It'd be awesome.
I did it just for the face. Just for the face.
I was thinking about getting a little servo motor so you can like have the
Cut to
cameras
my
spin.
Well, eventually, I think it would be an awesome thing to invest in one of those 360-degree cameras for, like, VR.
Oh yeah.
And just put it on a stick there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm fine. All right.
Cool. So,
And then Sunday we have Deserts of Despair. Only 2 more sessions of that game left. And then next Monday we have Masks. Just us, #heroes. And yeah.
very cool. And thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. And
Yeah.
thanks, everybody, for joining us over the weekend with all the stuff that we did
All
on
the
Tabletop
craziness
Day
things.
and then D&D yesterday and everything else. That was awesome.
Absolutely. We do have our Happy Jacks RPG meetup at the Renaissance Fair. That'll be May 13th. We are going to meet at 1 p.m. at Rogues Reef stage. It's on the map. Look for it. If you don't remember the name, it's the NC-17 stage. We'll be meeting up at 1 p.m. for a big group picture. So come get drunk with us. It'll be fun.
But feel free to stop by.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Feel free to even stop by earlier than that because many of us will be hanging
Yeah.
out all day.
All day.
Yep.
So,
day.
rock on. So, do we go around one more time? No.
Yeah, we're good.
No.
We're good. We'll see you in hell.
Bye.
We're out of time and out of space, lamenting for the human race. A cataclysmic crisis from the past. A small blue world asunder torn, an apocalyptic nightmare born, and mankind better learn to cope with it fast.
been a presentation of the Angry Folk Media Empire.